The tension between Liverpool and their former right-back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, continues to escalate following a controversial scene at Anfield after Liverpool's 1-0 victory over Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. According to reports, Dominic Szoboszlai, one of Liverpool's midfield stars, has openly criticized the former Liverpool player, saying that Trent Alexander-Arnold had no right to enter the Liverpool dressing room and confront Alexis Mac Allister, who scored the winning goal in that memorable match. The game, which ended Liverpool 1-0 Real Madrid, was one filled with emotion, energy, and intensity. Mac Allister's stunning goal sealed a crucial victory for Liverpool over the Spanish giants. However, what was meant to be a night of joy and celebration for the Reds quickly turned sour when Trent Alexander-Arnold, now wearing the white of Real Madrid, reportedly walked into Liverpool's dressing room moments after the final whistle. According to several eyewitnesses, Trent was visibly furious and frustrated, not just because Madrid lost, but because of how Mac Allister celebrated his goal. Mac Allister's celebration, in which he mimicked Trent's famous pose from his Liverpool days, apparently didn't sit well with the defender. What followed, according to insiders, was a heated confrontation between Trent and Mac Allister inside the Liverpool dressing room, shocking many of the Liverpool players who were still celebrating the victory. Szoboszlai, who witnessed the incident firsthand, did not hold back his feelings when speaking to the media afterward. The Hungarian midfielder made it clear that he found Trent's behavior disrespectful, unprofessional, and completely unacceptable. "Trent Alexander-Arnold has no right to enter our dressing room," Szoboszlai said. "He made his choice when he left Liverpool for Madrid. He's no longer part of this family. To come in here after a defeat, to confront one of our players who gave everything for the team, it's not right. We respect what he achieved here in the past, but that doesn't give him the right to disrespect us or our celebrations." Szoboszlai's comments quickly went viral, stirring debate across football fans and pundits alike. Many Liverpool supporters agreed with him, expressing their disappointment in how Trent handled the situation. The former vice-captain's move to Real Madrid during the summer had already divided opinions, with many fans labeling him a traitor for leaving the club where he grew up for a lucrative deal in Spain. The Anfield crowd had already made their feelings known during the match. Every time Trent touched the ball, he was booed loudly by the Liverpool faithful, a sound that seemed to echo his broken relationship with the fans who once adored him. The boos reportedly affected him deeply, as sources close to the player said he was hurt and humiliated by the reception. However, Szoboszlai made it clear that such emotions do not excuse his actions. Everyone knows Anfield is a special place, and emotions can run high, but that doesn't give you the right to burst into the opposition's dressing room, especially when that team used to be your own. You have to respect the game, respect your former teammates, and respect the badge you once represented. According to reports, several players, including Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, had to step in to calm the situation when Trent confronted Mac Allister. Voices were raised, and for a moment it looked like the confrontation might turn physical. But with senior players intervening, Trent eventually left the room, visibly upset and shaken. Inside sources also suggest that Mac Allister was shocked by Trent's behavior. The Argentine midfielder reportedly tried to explain that his celebration wasn't meant to mock him, but simply to express joy after scoring such an important goal in front of the Anfield crowd. Still, Trent was not satisfied, accusing him of disrespect and arrogance before storming out. Szoboszlai said that moment made him lose a lot of respect for the player who once wore the Liverpool armband. "We all respected Trent for what he did at Liverpool. He was a great player here, a leader, and a symbol of the club's academy. But the way he acted showed that he doesn't understand what respect means anymore. You don't come into our dressing room after losing just to insult a player who gave everything for Liverpool. That's not leadership, that's selfishness. The Hungarian international emphasized that Liverpool's dressing room is a place of unity and pride, and no outsider, especially one left for rival glory, should interfere. When you wear another club's shirt, you can't just walk in here and act like you belong. This is Liverpool. Once you choose to leave for money or for another team, you must live with that choice. Trent can't have it both ways. He can't leave for Madrid and still expect to act like a Liverpool player. Szoboszlai's words were echoed by many of his teammates who privately expressed their disappointment at how the incident unfolded. Reports say that even manager Arne Slot was furious when he heard that Trent had entered the dressing room uninvited, calling it an unprecedented breach of sportsmanship. The incident has further strained relations between Real Madrid and Liverpool, two clubs that have built a fierce rivalry over the past decade, especially in the Champions League. For Liverpool, the victory was symbolic, a statement that the post-Klopp era, now under Arne Slot, was moving in the right direction. For Real Madrid, it was a night of frustration and embarrassment, particularly for Trent, who had hoped for a triumphant return to his boyhood club's stadium. Social media exploded after Szoboszlai's interview. Liverpool fans hailed him for defending the club's dignity and protecting his teammate. Some labeled Szoboszlai as the true leader Liverpool needs, while others mocked Trent for forgetting where he came from. Yet even among his defenders, most agreed that entering the Liverpool dressing room after the match was a step too far. As the story continues to develop, reports suggest that UEFA officials are reviewing security footage of the incident, as unauthorized entry into an opponent's dressing room could violate post-match conduct rules. If found guilty, Trent could face disciplinary action or a fine. However, Szoboszlai made it clear that for Liverpool, the matter is not just about punishment, it's about principle and respect. "We move forward as a team," he concluded. "McAllister scored a wonderful goal, and we won as Liverpool. That's what matters. But we also learned something important. Not everyone who wore this shirt still understands what it means. Some people forget where they came from. But here, we never forget who we are. We fight for the badge, for the fans, and for each other." The incident has undoubtedly left a deep mark on the emotional connection between Trent Alexander-Arnold and